Hello, I'm Adam Meixner, and this is Crafty Polymer Projects. This here is an elf that my father sculpted many years ago. Every December in our house, this little buddy makes an appearance. Looking at his silly grin always brings on those Christmas feelings, and now brings cherished memories of my father. In this video, I create a new elf to sit beside my father's. I start out by taking 30 photos of the elf from all angles, and using photogrammetry, I create a 3D model. The back of the model, it's no good, it didn't turn out, but that's okay for my purposes. I clean up the model, cutting off the bad areas, closing holes, and doing some light sculpting. In about 10 minutes I have this, which will serve as a base for the clay. I bring the model into the slicer to prepare for print. Using a 3D print like this is a nice alternative to aluminum foil or wire armature. Now that the print is cured, it's time to get started. I have all my colors ready to go in Ziploc bags. The music you're hearing is Two Guitars, A Christmas Vibe. It was recorded back in 2010 by myself and a very talented musician by the name of Nandi Johannes. I met Nandi when I was a barista at Starbucks in the village of Spanish Springs, Florida. We became quick friends, and about a week before Christmas Day, we recorded this little gem. In the wee hours of the morning, in a tiny metal shed, my eyes were getting heavy, my fingers were cold and numb, and we just pushed on through, take after take, putting in the work. I think it was the very next day, Nandi had it mixed down, and we had a Christmas album. We then went all over the neighboring towns, playing it live, busking, selling CDs. You can find Two Guitars, A Christmas Vibe on Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, pretty much everywhere. Go get yourself some Christmas vibes. now for the really satisfying part, the white trim. You gotta poke it a lot to get that fluffy texture. Extruded out some lines of green and twisted them together for this decoration on the collar. I baked it at 275 for 15 minutes. I did get a small crack on the hat, but it was easy enough to fill it with some red clay and blast it with a heat gun. And that fixed it right up. A little Sculpey gloss to give some life to the eyes, and that's a wrap. Well, I just love seeing my elf head sitting here next to my dad's elf head. Maybe we'll make it a tradition and do a new elf head every year. Thank you so much for watching the video. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas from Crafty Polymer Projects.